I have this feeling like this is going to be really loud. Okay, I now remember why I put the baffles in these pipes 7 years ago, or 8 years ago, however long ago it was. 7, 8 years ago when I first bought the bike. I bought these MGO cocktail shakers, which are still available, by the way, for this bike, and immediately determined that it was too loud. I left the tune on the bike that I originally did for these pipes, but then I stuck in the baffles, which quieted the pipes down considerably, but I think the bike's been running a little bit too rich since then for tens of thousands of miles. At this point, I don't guess it really matters, but I think what I'm going to do at this point is probably put them back in when I get home, although the bike runs a little bit better with them out. Definitely sounds mean. Wow. I'll tell you what, let's do. Why don't I just do some pure sound, some pure tone, instead of trying to vlog and talk and explain all this. I mean, you know what it is. It's a Triumph Bonneville 865 with MGO pipes with the baffles removed. What you probably are here for is to hear what that sounds like. So let's just do a little audio only, shall we? surprisingly enough, I actually did notice a slight change in the bike's performance. I gained a little bit more mid-range, and I lost a little bit of low end. And that makes sense. I'll show you guys the DB killers, the baffles, close up when we get back to the house. So you can see they're pretty substantial and they're pretty restrictive. So this thing is definitely breathing better. I remember that I liked the performance both ways, though it was a little bit different when I first bought these pipes, but decided to leave the baffles in just because this is incredibly noisy. And I'm pretty critical of extremely loud Harley Davidsons, and this bike, yeah, it's maybe not that loud, but it's close enough as makes no odds to the average peckerwood. So I think the baffles are going to be going back in. Oh man, my ears are ringing. Yeah, putting those bad boys right back in. That was a fun little experiment though. Here they are. This is pretty standard MGO fare. These you insert obviously up into the pipe, but they go way far up, past the bell end and up into the cocktail shaker part of the exhaust. And they've got that, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, that's the inlet, outlet rather. It's not an inlet, it's a freaking exhaust. So that's the outlet when the DB killers are in. And of course, both of them are pretty much identical. And I'm not sure exactly what this mesh is supposed to do, because that hole is where all the exhaust comes through, and this is all backside to it. But it works, I'll tell you that. It certainly makes the bike a lot quieter, though still a nice sound. But I think, yeah, I think we're going to have to put those back in. I like a nice sounding bike, but holy crap. I'm still having tons of fun on this bike after all these years. I just don't ride it enough. It was nice to get out on it and have a little fun. See you guys next time. Bye.